감사합니다.
맛있게 드세요.
Ooh, that looks yummy. Okay. The wife tax, husband tax, whatever you want to tax call it.
I love it.
It tastes really good. And then I got apple cinnamon latte, but look at that cup. Do you see that? Look at that handle. That's so cute. 진짜 apple.
아, 그래?
Oh, that is so good. Wow. Wow. That's delicious.
아니 우리가 이제 미국으로 가족들이랑 같이 가려고 하잖아. 결혼식도 하고 뭐 상견례도 하려고. 근데 이제 마리가 한국에 한 4년, 겨울은 5번 보냈잖아.
Yeah.
좀 어때? 한국에 이렇게 5년 차 있으면서.
Yeah. Well, so I came to Korea in the middle of COVID. So everything that I had learned about Korea in America was different when I actually came to Korea because of COVID, all of the rules that were in place. So my first 2 years of experiencing Korea were so different than what I thought it was going to be. But it worked out because I was able to kind of slowly get used to living abroad. Here in Korea, it's very easy, I think, to live as an English teacher because your housing is provided for you, you have okay pay, and you have health insurance. So really the only things that you have to worry about are paying for food and your utilities and just anything that you want to buy in your daily life. So it's very easy to just live in Korea when your housing's taken care of, like I said. So I just had so much fun those first 3 years living in Korea because I had no bills to pay, I had no worries. I was going out and meeting people, and I was eating and drinking everywhere I wanted to go, buying whatever I wanted. And I think the only thing that was kind of sad about living in Korea was that my family wasn't here, and all of the friends that I made went back to America, or they just stopped talking to me for whatever reason. It's very common to make friends here in Korea, Korean people, and they just stop talking to you for whatever, I don't know why. So I think it was just so new, those first 3 years living here, the newness of living by myself, living in a different country, surrounding myself with a different culture and language and just being free, like a young 20-year-old woman. I had no boyfriend, I had no family, I had just be whatever, I could do whatever, you know? And I really enjoyed that living here in Seoul. I know other people compare Seoul to New York, and I think that that's a very good comparison because they're both huge cities. They're both full of so many different people, and they have such differences of where you live in the city. And if I had gone to New York instead of coming to Korea, I think I would have struggled more because I would have had more responsibilities and I wouldn't have felt as new and free, I think. But when I first came to Korea, I had just turned 24. Now I'm gonna be 29 this year. And those 5 years, I have developed so much as a person, and it's because of living in Korea that I have developed so much. The daily life of living in Korea from COVID to now is very different. The daily life of living in America to COVID life into Korea to daily life now is 180 as well. I really love living in Korea because I have made such great friends where when you move to another country, you have something that intrinsically, English is gone, 100% binds you together, and that is living in another country, you know? So I have made some really, really good friends these past 2 years, and I have made some really good experiences living abroad, and I've learned so many different things, life experiences, you know? And of these 5 years living in Korea, I have some regrets. I wasn't really able to learn Korean as much as I wanted to. I didn't see as much of Korea as I wanted to. I was very shy, and then I didn't want to go out and do things, and then it was COVID, and you know. So there's things that I regret about not doing, you know? But there's so much that I am appreciative of living here, you know? So I have so many different tips for people that are going to be moving to Korea, and I'll make a video on that in the future if you guys would be interested in it, because I think that so many people move to Korea without really knowing what it's going to be like, or having like some sort of like rose tinted glasses on, which I 100% had. And you don't want to like break their spirit or crush their dreams, but you want to like open their eyes and be like, you gotta be prepared, you know? But I really am so happy I made the choice to live in Korea 5 years ago. And the differences of America to Korea, when you open your mind to the fact that you are going to be in another country, you are more accepting of the fact that the daily life and the culture is going to be different of your own. I knew when moving to Korea, things were going to be different here. And so not many things surprised me because I knew it was going to be different, and I accepted that. If I had not accepted that, many more things would have made me frustrated or upset or surprised. And that can be it can take you aback when you're first moving to a country. And the fact that I was very open-minded to what's different is what made it kind of easy for me to live here. And the first interview that I did with Koman, I told everybody my story of how I came to Korea and what my life was like those first few years. So if you are interested, you can go back and watch that. I'm not gonna re-say it again, but it is different for every person that lives in Korea because everybody's coming from their own different background, and then the lifestyle here in Korea is different for everyone. And I just think that it is a very good idea to live outside of your own country for at least 6 months to a year and really open your mind to the things that go on outside your own little bubble, your own little world. So I lived in Pennsylvania, I lived in Florida, I lived in Seoul. We're now going to be going back to America. And each one of those 4 places were so vastly different and made me a different person in their own way that it is so important to live in different places. If you stay in one place your whole life, you're not going to experience many things. So, as I said, I've been here 4 years, 5 winters. time flew by so fast, you know, so fast. I can't believe it. And it's just so exciting to think of the future, of what it's going to hold. So I really hope that you guys will look forward to our next video and our next step and what we decide to do. Maybe we go somewhere fun. But if you would be interested in hearing about some of the little stories of my life in Korea or some of the tips that I have for people that are going to move to Korea, please let us know and we can make that video. As I said, I've been here for 5 years, which may not be a long time to some people, but it is a long time to others. And so I feel like I have the ability to speak about my story and to give people some ideas of what life is like in Korea. So if you're interested, let us know. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Goodbye!